What's up, everybody, and hello to all my beautiful APs. Listen, y'all, I forgot that I made this video before I even created this new channel over here. So if you see some weird bloopers and edits, just look over it, okay? Because I was trying to do my best to cover my tracks. But anyway, if you have not watched my very first intro video for this channel, then this video will be perfect for you. It's a little bit of Q&A to let you know why this channel is even over here. And other than that, if you already an AP and you know what's going on, just support the channel, holla at your girl. And then we'll get back to our regularly scheduled program on Thursday. So other than that, I want y'all to have a beautiful and blessed week. Now let's get into this video. I love y'all. Bye. Yes, I am hopeful for today and be hopeful, and he'll make a way. I know it ain't easy, but that's okay, 'cause we hopeful. Hello, and welcome in. My name is Hope, and thank you so much for stopping by my channel. The reason that I have started this particular channel, my face may look familiar to some of you. I don't have a big following, but over on my main channel, the name of my main channel is called TIik Hope. And I decided to start this particular channel because for those of you that don't know, the algorithm can be a little structured. So over on my TIik Hope channel, the channel over there is very random. Okay. I started out that channel because I was doing reality TV reviews. I was reviewing, I loved Love After Lockup. That was my show. But at some point, I just fell off being consistent with reviewing it, and then I just stopped reviewing reality TV shows altogether. So once I stopped doing that, then the channel went to like just me doing regular day in the life vlogs, and then that transitioned over to, at some point, me finding out that I was pregnant. So it went into pregnancy vlogs. Then I did my labor and delivery, and then of course that transitioned into mommy vlogs, because I am a 43-year-old mother of 3. I have a 20-year-old, a 14-year-old, and a now 1-year-old. Okay, so I was doing some mommy vlogs, and just as of recently, it went from mommy vlogs to transition on over to getting back to working like a 9 to 5, while, of course, being the mother of a toddler. And so, yeah, I got try-on hauls over there. I got DIYs over there, weight loss, the reviews. Listen, product reviews. It's some of everything over there on that channel. So, if you're one of those people that subscribes to a channel just because you like somebody's personality, their energy, and that type of thing, I would say please go over to my TIik Hope channel and check that out and see if you want to subscribe over there. But if you are looking for a structured channel, if you are here for one thing and one thing only, then this is where you want to be, on my I Am Hopeful channel. Okay, so over here we are strictly going to be focusing on a lifestyle change journey, and I'm going to do try-on hauls. And I figured that those two go hand in hand, because that's just another way for you all to see my progress. Am I gaining weight? Am I losing weight? Or are things staying the same? Am I still wearing the same size clothes? You know what I'm saying? And it's also another way to give you guys a little bit more opportunity to see my style and my personality of how I like to dress when I'm out in the real world, child, not just in this virtual reality. You feel me? So anyway, I am just a mom that is ready to do something different, with my body. I don't really care. For me, I don't really care about the physical, like the outer appearance. I just want to feel better because I'm 43 and I feel like I have the body of maybe somebody in my 70s. Okay? Like that's seriously what I got going on. So, my heaviest weight that I've ever been noted to date is 378 pounds. So, knocking really, really close to 400 pounds. But in my defense, that 378 pounds was close to my delivery date. So if you go over on my other channel and look at any of my pregnancy vlogs when I was like 9 months or like around time of my baby shower, things like that, yeah, that is what 370-ish pounds look like on me. So I was 378 around the time of delivery. Post delivery, I was 372 pounds. I stayed at home with my son for 4 months before I went back to work. And so in January of 2023, when it was time for me to go back to work, I weighed myself and I was 368 pounds. So from the beginning of January 2023 up until, moving on, I was 368 pounds. Getting reacclimated back into going to work and, just trying to move around and function, y'all. I have been struggling. I have been struggling big time. Like, I feel like my body never bounced back from this last pregnancy, if I'm being honest. And I know it has a lot to do with weight. I know it has a lot to do with age. And I know it has a lot to do with the food decisions that I am choosing. Like, that's what all of this is all about at the end of the day. And so we got to make some lifestyle changes. We got to make some lifestyle changes over here because my body has really, really been talking to me. So I just struggled through the whole 2023 and I just blamed it on the fact that, oh, my organs just haven't put themselves back where they need to be yet from the pregnancy. And pretty much, long story short, just making excuses as to why I feel so tired and old and out of shape. But by the time January of 2024 rolled around and things still hadn't got much better, my body was just like, girl, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like by December, November of 2023, my body was just like, girl, you're playing a lot of games and you're actually playing a dangerous game. And so what are we going to do about that? So, I would always have little signs that my body was slowly shutting down on me, or should I say is shutting down on me. Because even to date, I have a lot of swelling in my feet, the swelling in my ankles. I always have sore knees. I have, what else I got going on? My left rotator cuff. Y'all, my arm, okay, you see how this arm can go all the way up? It can do whatever it wants to do, and it can go all the way around. My left arm, yeah, it's not doing that. So like how this arm can come all the way up, this as far as this one is going, it's not going to come all the way up to my face. And then as far as me trying to reach back, it goes about right here before I start to get uncomfortable, versus this arm, it's, I could do whatever. It could, it's fine. So I know it's the rotator cuff. Something is going on with my rotator cuff right now. I don't know what's going on with that. The spot where I got my epidural with my last baby, that spot is still extremely tender. So don't know what's going on there. And maybe like in February of this year, February of 2024, I was working at work, just having a normal day, doing my thing. And something over here had really started hurting and bothering me, and my coworker let me know that 9 times out of 10 that was my kidneys, and I needed to get that seen about. So I know that my body is slowly whispering and telling me, like, girl, I know that I have been holding you down for a long periodically time at this point. You know, you haven't had no diabetes, no high blood pressure, no high cholesterol. Like, I've really been doing my big one for you. But how long do you expect me to keep functioning at 100% when you're continuing to eat this jacked up food and not exercise? You don't water me properly. Like, how long do you expect me to be good to you and you're not being good to me? You know? So I really had to sit down and have a come to Jesus moment with myself. And, you know, I said, you know what, body, you're right. But I also want to be realistic with myself and realistic, you know, just in general. So I said, well, you know, in January, I know I have a really fun vacation coming up. So I'm not going to be ready to buckle down in January. And so when that vacation came, I was alcoholing it down. I was eating whatever I wanted, any time of day that I wanted. Like, listen. And so, and that was at the beginning of January. And those nasty habits followed me home from vacation, of course. And I didn't try to stop myself. Like, I still knew that I had a lifestyle change coming, but I knew that was not about to be in January. So I kept eating, drinking, doing what I wanted to do whole month of January. February comes. I know I have Valentine's Day. Even though Valentine's Day is only one day, you know, I was showered with so much chocolate, so much candy, alcohol. Of course, me and baby ate what we wanted to eat. And again, I just let those habits stay with me. So, you know, I didn't sit there and eat all that candy and stuff in one day. I was constantly eating off of it every single day. Just take a little bit, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it until it's gone. And then, of course, by then you're building so much habits and getting your body used to, oh, I'm having something sweet today. It's that time of day to have something, some chocolate, some Skittles, some whatever the case may be. And so, yeah, those habits stayed with me for the month of February. It was nothing to think about when March came, because March 3rd is my birthday. And I had already said that I was celebrating my birthday for the entire month of March, okay? So with that being said, y'all already know I went hammer time on the alcohol. I went hammer time on the food, and nobody could tell me nothing. I was definitely on my Kanye. You can't tell me nothing. You feel me?
You full of shit. That's what you are. You full of shit. Now take that to the bank and cash that damn check.
So March was a fool. And towards the end of March, I started hearing everybody talk about the solar eclipse and, you know, get ready for the eclipse. It's coming in April and blah, 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 blah. And I was also hearing that, you know, as far as the religious side, that was also the official new year for, you know, our Father in heaven. So I said, it's like new moon. It's giving start of a new. And I knew that as far as I could see from April on out, I didn't really have anything planned to where I could not hunker down, buckle down, and officially make April the 1st the new year for me. The time to say, okay, girl, you have had your fun. You've done what you wanted to do. Now it's time for you to make good on that promise that you made to me, to my body, as far as, you know, doing your part to keep me at 100%. So I said, you know what? April 1st is going to be it. So with, like I said, with the new moon and with it being the official new year and the Bible and things of that nature, I just felt really close to, and really, it was like just so much confirmation for me to get serious starting on April the 1st. And then the cherry on top of me already setting that tone for myself to say, hey, I'm going hard starting April the 1st. What set the tone was the fact that a YouTuber that I have been subscribed to for years, which I will definitely let you know her name. I'll let you guys know her name in some vlogs that I got coming up. I'm not saying the name in this video only because of the simple fact that she asked, the YouTuber asked us not to say her name, not to be advertising right now while we're actually in the challenge. So that's the only reason that I'm not going to tell you guys her name. But in some videos that I do have coming out, I say her name several times so that you guys can go check out her channel. Definitely subscribe and, you know, just love on her and all the things of the things. So, but yeah, when I saw that this particular YouTuber was starting a 30-day challenge starting in April, I said, oh, this is it right here. This is it. So I knew that this young lady was going to be able to give me the blueprint and at least, you know, give me that boost, that and some education to get me guided in the right direction. I knew she was, because this particular woman has lost 200 pounds naturally, okay, on her own. And so she has done the footwork, she has done the book work, she has set herself up for success, and she's not being a gatekeeper. She's sharing that with other people that are ready to make a serious commitment to changing their lifestyle and losing weight. So like, it was a no-brainer for me, for somebody who used to look like me and no longer looks like me, but she's giving me the blueprint to what she did. Like, I don't give a damn how much it costs. I'm about to sign up for this challenge and do what I got to do. So that's currently what I have going on, and I'm just so thankful and grateful for her. Again, I'm not gatekeeping. I'm definitely going to say her name, but I'm just respecting her privacy and her request, and that's the only reason I'm not saying it in this particular video. I will go ahead and let you know that all of my videos are pre-recorded, and I definitely did that on purpose. That was very strategic, and it was very much so on purpose. I did that for a couple of reasons. One reason is because I know how I am with consistency, and I know that any little thing can throw me off. So I definitely wanted to put myself in a situation where I always have content available and at the ready. All I need to do is edit it and put it out. So shout out to all of you beautiful men and women that can do current time vlogging. I'm not there yet. That's definitely not my ministry at this current time. Like, me being able to say, you know, put out a video that of what I just did yesterday or what I just did over this weekend that just passed. No, that ain't me. But outside of me just not being able to be consistent with current time vlogging, another reason that I purposefully wouldn't do it anyway is because it's a little triggering for me when it comes to like a weight loss situation. So like, just an example. Let's say I put out a video, because y'all will see that in my videos I actually, you know, show y'all what my body looks like from head to toe. I'm actually jumping on the scale right there with y'all, so that y'all won't have to guess what my weight is or keep asking, hey girl, are you losing, are you gaining, what are you doing? Like, no, y'all are gonna always be with me right there to see what it is. So let's say I do a video last week and then I did really good, and then let's say I did a video this week and I gained 5 pounds. You know what I mean? If somebody drops down in the comment section and says, oh, see, you done gained 5 pounds. I knew you wasn't going to lose no weight. I knew you wasn't going to do nothing but just keep being fat and just, you know what I'm saying? You just lazy. You do what you want to do. Da, 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 da. A negative comment. Anybody that's actually going through a weight loss journey, you know that outside of me putting this on a public platform, weight loss is not easy. It's just not easy. And with me being a woman of a particular age, I'm already over 40. It's even triple time for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in that space of premenopause. I'm in that space of, just being at that age where they already tell you that it's hard to lose weight in general. And so, and just had a baby a year ago. So I have a lot of things going against me. So it's pretty triggering to, try to keep yourself motivated, and then here comes somebody telling you what you can't do. So if I did a current time video and then I get a negative comment, that could be the one thing that'll send me right back to a double cheeseburger. But if I do put my video out, y'all see that I gain weight and the trolls do decide to come along, 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to care about a troll, because the video is going to be so old that by the time you're saying what you're saying, I've already lost those 5 pounds again, plus 2 or 3 more. So, your negative comments really won't matter to me. I always want to hear the positive, but I don't ever want to hear the negative, but I do understand that I put myself out there and that trolls are real. Trolls do exist. So when the negativity does come along, I just don't want that to ever be a situation that will send me back to a place where I don't need to be and I don't want to be. So I'm saying all that to say that my videos will always be pre-recorded and they will not be current time videos. So I hope you guys, can understand that and can still follow, but everything will be cohesive. You know what I mean? So don't ever worry about anything being skipped out of order and be like, wait a minute, girl, you just weighed this, so now how do you weigh this? Like, nah, everything will definitely always be in order. So, but I did want to let you guys know that everything will always be pre-recorded unless we get to a point and we get to grow the channel big enough to where we can go live at specific days and times and have discussions. I'm always down with that. So yeah, that's a thing. So I hope you're here for my life change and my lifestyle change journey. I hope you're here for the fashions. I don't give anything bougie over here. Any of my fashion stuff is definitely gonna be laid back in the set. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely giving casual wear over here. I'll let the bougie girls do their bougie thing. But yeah, other than that, I definitely hope that you will come back and check me out again. If you liked anything about your girl, then please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you saw anything that you liked about this video, don't leave without hitting that like button. And my tag over here is the same tag over on my other channel. So you guys will always hear me say this, because I honestly really want that for all of us from the bottom of my heart. I really do. So my tagline is always, I want you to be happy, be healthy, and be safe. This is your girl Hope. I'm going to have to get used to saying that. I'm so used to saying your girl P Hope. But this is your girl Hope. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.